Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Alistair, Master of Gentleman's Combat, coming to you from the new home of Gentleman's Combatives, with another episode of Old School Shoots. So, a couple of days ago, I had the absolute pleasure of attending a seminar with Josh Barnett at Kick Punch Submit in Waterloo in Sydney. Great gym. Seminar was excellent. However, the man, the myth, the War Master himself agreed to sit down with me and talk about his match against Shinichi Suzukawa at IGF 23. So, I talked to him about that. That's the footage that you guys are going to get next. Bear in mind, this was shot in a gym with everybody leaving at the end of the seminar, so the sound might be a little bit dog shit. I'm going to do what I can for that. And I definitely get a couple of things wrong while I'm talking to him, which I will clean up in the actual commentary of the event itself after the interview. So, without further ado, myself and the War Master, Josh Barnett. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's an episode of Old School Shoots. Today I've got the War Master, Josh Barnett.
It's a fairly old school, not the oldest school shoot.
No, not the oldest one we've done, but still, we're there. So, we're talking about IGF, was it 14?
You would know better than me, man. It's all
Cannot
blur.
remember. Josh Barnett versus Shinichi Suzukawa.
Yeah.
So, a little bit of context. This is hearsay, so you might be able to clean me up on this.
Sure.
Suzukawa had a match with Mark Coleman, in which it was either he had shot on Mark Coleman or he had taken liberties with a man who was not as young and as athletic as he.
I don't know that it was exactly him shooting on Coleman, but the true U style is it's almost a shoot.
Yeah.
I don't think, for one, Coleman was maybe ready for that kind of, he didn't think it would be as intense or that close to a fight.
Fair enough.
And then Coleman responded in kind to try and potentially, defend himself, but he's not in shape for a fight, of course, right? He's not ready for it. And maybe even Suzukawa thought, like, this might be I'll show that I'm a real fighter, and I think it stems from people not being totally informed, as well as spirits in the moment. So I don't know entirely what the deal is, and I can't confirm. This is just my layman opinion. My layman, I'm not really a layman at this, but yeah, this is my professional opinion.
Okay, so your match comes around, and again, I believe for the most part it is U style. There's some palm strikes that land in areas they're not necessarily supposed to. Both the guys have bloody noses by the end of it, but for most of it, looks like a U style match to me. Would you agree this is what you guys
Yeah, for the most part.
Alright.
And the thing is, like, between, like, the striking felt like somewhat like live rounds.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And but the grappling, we actually did seem to work. Most of it, yeah.
Alright. Finish comes around. Lock up Suzukawa's head, pick him up, no help from what I can tell. However,
Yeah, when I used to be younger, I could get away with that crap. Like, as an aside, like strongman John Anderson, he goes, God damn, I didn't even get up for you. And I go, well, you didn't need to, but he by the way, so he put me in a headlock and I could barely get out, for real. Like, it was insane. And I went to go hit him with, I always call it the Takata style backdrop, where you really take him over on the side. And I don't think he was ready to get lifted that quickly.
and the cameo of that man's foot, that's all good.
Well, I mean, this is old school shoots. It's just a kick pad coming across the face. So yeah, I used to be pretty good at that. But what the real thing that happened in that fight, really how it went, was I'm underneath him in the head and arm position, right? Head and arm ride, the Keiza. And he starts chucking headbutts at me. And I think, awesome, that's cool. Ow, that's a little harder than it should be. Wait, what the fuck? And I'm reaching up, I touch my eyebrow, and I'm like, he cut me. Like, he's being reckless. So you'll see, I immediately sweep him, put him on his back, mount him, and he tries to get to a rope escape, but I stop him. And then I give him two legit elbows across his eyebrow and bust him open.
Oh, that's where the blood came from.
Yes.
This is going off the top of my head because I haven't watched it in a little while. I probably should have watched it in preparation.
That's okay.
Anyway, up, down from the powerbomb. One, Suzukawa kicks for his life. And you look at Ryugaku Wada, I believe, the referee, and go, motherfucker. And you choke Suzukawa unconscious, just to death. Doesn't tap. Respect to Suzukawa and the fighting spirit. Why was he like that?
I think he felt like maybe he had a chip on his shoulder, coming from sumo, wanting to showcase himself. I'll say this. Suzukawa's still in the UWF Snake Pit training.
Yeah.
Suzukawa and I had a rematch for this new IGF that they were trying to do, and he was leaps and bounds better as a pro wrestler in every way, still understood the shooting element, and, you know, I would say, for people like you and me, which is massive fucking nerds, he asserted himself well in Ganrojima, and, you know, really kicked ass, and those are shoots. So I do have a lot of respect for what Suzukawa has accomplished. I think there was definitely something there that could have been maybe more better developed at times, but hey man, when you get raw green dudes and you know, doing a shoot style match, sometimes they get a little testy, and you know, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, like yeah, all good, and it made for some good drama, which is what's number one about wrestling.
Exactly. All right, thanks very much for the interview. I hope you've enjoyed our wonderful country of Australia.
It's been fantastic.
Excellent, and I will see you at some point in the future.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to blur that Samurai TV logo up in the corner. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. That was Josh Barnett, and I am honestly still buzzing. What a year it has been so far for Alistair's professional wrestling sort of experiences. Again, you know, just the general apologies for absences, but this is, of course, a hobby. I tune in every now and then to bring you the finest, the shootiest old school shoots. And today, not Genome 14, like I said while I was talking to Josh, but Inoki Genome 23. It is Josh Barnett taking on Shinichi Suzukawa. Now, as Barnett said, Suzukawa, just the chip on his shoulder, is the size of Michelangelo's David. You know, the parallels between Suzukawa and Koji Kitao are, you know, not absent at all. And look at young Josh there. An absolute child compared to the man that I saw literally on Monday. I can't recommend enough learning from Josh. Just the stuff that I picked up on that particular little seminar. Just incredibly useful, highly applicable, and just very, very well taught. And I don't think there's a man in that entire gym who, you know, felt that they wasted their time. And here he is, Suzukawa, the man of IGF, one of the IGF 3 of himself, Atsushi Sawada, and Hideki Suzuki. I didn't realize that this event, Inoki Genome 23, also had the infamous Sawada versus Kazuyuki Fujita incident, which we'll also be reviewing in another episode, probably to come out soon. And here is Suzukawa with a nice little cauliflower ear, ready to take on Josh Barnett in, you know, what's supposed to be a U-style match to start with. And we've got some nice palm strikes from Suzukawa here, low kicks, Josh ducking out of the way, got clipped a little bit there, getting run into the ropes, and then, nice takedown from Suzukawa. But, yeah, nice, turning back kick, round kick, palm strike. Josh looking a little bit frustrated. Probably like, this guy's come at me out of the gates, but, you know, to be expected. Going for that hip throw. Goes over the hip throw. Very nice Suzukawa into scarf hold here. And grinds his fist into the eyebrow, but not quite the eye socket of Josh. So, you know, worky. As Josh said, nice palm strike. Turnover from Josh. Josh comes on top. Neon belly. Picks him up. Nice neon belly from Josh. You see how he's got his foot close to Suzukawa? Very pleasant. Foot on the ropes from Suzukawa to escape. Josh really wanted to ruin his life. He'd have his foot all the way out and he'd be yanking up on his head. Suzukawa would be dying under there. So there we go. Still working at this point. Nice palm strikes. Rolling topu kick there. Lazy high kick from Josh there back. Palm strikes from the fellas. Looking after each other for the most part. Ooh, a little inadvertent headbutt there from Suzukawa. Oh, lateral drop from Josh. Lovely to see. Now, as I said in the interview, I wasn't exactly prepared for chatting to Josh because I had no idea whether or not he'd agree to, chat, given that he just spent 2 hours teaching. Oh, up we go. Gut wrench suplex from Josh. Oh! Powerbomb. Pin. 1. Ooh, nice kick. There we go. Suzukawa's still okay. But yeah, like I just rocked up ready to go to the seminar, and then just over the course of the seminar, Josh and I got to chatting. He realized, because he'd watched one of my Bloodsport reviews way back in the day, and so therefore clicked who I was. Told me that he was going out to Dubbo to see IQ the next day. Just absolutely wonderful. Anyway, managed to, con him into spending 5 minutes talking about this match by the end of it, which was, a great time. So, but I was not prepared. I hadn't watched Suzukawa versus Barnett in preparation for the event. Oh, Josh, little nosebleed here. Suzukawa, knee and Josh in the corner. Knees, chops, bomber chops, double chop. Mongolian chop has dropped Josh Barnett to the floor. Still working here, fellas. We'll see for how long. Palm strikes, low kick there from Josh. Probably didn't feel particularly nice for Suzukawa, but he's being pleasant. Nice body kick too. Suzukawa in here. Going for that hip throw again. Gets it this time. Roll over from Barnett. Gonna drag him away from the ropes. Nah. In comes Ryugaku Wada. Lazy break here. Alright. Palm strike. Long kick. Bundles Suzukawa to the floor. Suzukawa gets back up. I'm just waiting for things to devolve. The same as... Oh, nice! Suzukawa hits the ropes. As with the Suzukawa Sakuraba Shibata Sawada event... Oh! Drops him with a knee there. That one was a bit rough there, Josh. Low single from Suzukawa all the way in. Josh hitting that switch. Oh, nice! Leg drag over the top. Going for the pin. Suzukawa keeping his shoulder up. Oh! Ryugaku Wada all over that, showing that there's clean air underneath. Roll over. That was pretty cool. I might steal that one. That, that peel up from the switch. Alright, body kick there from Suzukawa. Suzukawa looking a little bit tired, big fella. Palm strikes in here. Over under clinch. The Gentleman's Combatives cat meowing in the background because he wants to go back outside because he is, after all, a cat. Nice! Turnover from Suzukawa. Alright, we're in Scarfold. I think it's coming. Palm strike. Oh, headbutt 1. Headbutt 2. Headbutt 3. Headbutt 4. Josh's arm is in the way. He's not letting those happen anymore. Not happy about it. Not happy Jan. Comes out on top. In the mount. Here it is. Things have turned. Things have taken a turn. Oh no, says Josh. Oh, you motherfucker, says Josh. Oh god. 1 elbow. 2 elbows. 3 elbows. 4 elbows. Grab onto the rope. Suzukawa. Why did you headbutt Josh that way? No. Oh god. Oh fuck, says Josh. Topu kick. Oh, slips past. Palm strike. Knees him in the head. Passes him past. Working knees from Josh. Being pleasant. Oh, little kick. Headbutt from Suzukawa on the way in. Josh shucks him by. Oh! German from Josh. Reefing him up. Grabs onto him. And here we are. No help, like I said. Up! Down! 1! Kick! Oh, no! Sawada, unhappy. Josh, unhappy. Chatting to Ryugaku Wada. Oh, God. And here it is. The famous three-quarter Nelson choke. He's dead. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God. Look at him. He's a corpse. Look at you. Oh, my God. So like I was trying to say before it happened, I was just waiting for the moment that this devolved from shoot style into shoot, and it turned on an absolute dime. Oh, Suzukawa, you big dumb fucking idiot. Oh, God. Just for, you know, posterity, we're going to include Josh Barnett's entire grumpy post-fight interview. Oh, Suzukawa's coming after him again. Ryugaka's like, no, this is a terrible idea. Get out of the ring, Suzukawa. Yeah. So, as I was saying, we're going to include the entirety of the Josh Barnett post-fight interview. I'm going to turn that one up so that you guys can hear it, because just, he was so stinky about this. You can tell he was just furious about having to choke that dude unconscious in the middle of the ring. Oh, God. What a night for Josh Barnett. What a night for Shinichi Suzukawa. And soon to be, what a night for Kazuyuki Fujita and Atsushi Sawada. Alright, I'm gonna shut the fuck up now, ladies and gentlemen. Just listen.
You saw it? What's the feel? I guess. Well, no.
特に何も言えないです。言わないです。やったらこう倍返しが来るというのを身をもって示したよね。はい。You feel that if he starts doing something, you know, strange, and you're gonna go after him and got him.
You know, I don't really want to talk about the match. Watch it, figure out what you want for yourself, and that's it.
特に試合に関しては何も言うことはありませんと、まあ、この映像をもう一回自分で見てください。
My eyes cut, his eyes cut.
まあ、俺の目と彼の目も切ったぐらいで、それしか言えないみたいです。鈴川選手はどう思いますか？
I feel like I left him passed out in the ring. That's what I feel like.
まあ、ああやって出身の状態で終わらしたんで、まあ、それが結果だ、まあ、それが全てだと思います。彼がまた挑戦したいって言ったらどうしますか？ If he wants to challenge you again, what will you do?
I'm not far. Doesn't have to look hard to find me.
まあ、すぐ、これはいつでも言いますんで、全然探すには問題ないんじゃないかっていうのを全部できるように。去年12月以来の日本での試合だったんですけど、It's been last December since you got in Japan. How do you feel towards it?
Normally, I'm very happy.
日本で住んでハッピーですね。いつもだったらハッピーです。いつもだったらハッピーです。今日はあまり気分でないです。But right now, no, not really. そういうことみたいです。最後のフィニッシュの技っていうのは What was the name of the finish?
It's just a simple three-quarter Nelson choke.
スリークォーターのネルソンチョーク。4分の3のネルソンチョーク。最初からそれで決めようと思って。Do you want to finish it that way? From the beginning of it?
Well, that's what ended up being the finish.
まあ、特になかったですけど、まあ、結果的にはそういうフィニッシュになりましたね。先ほど大晦日の大会発表されましたけど、今後また IGF で So we announced December 31st tonight for IGF. Would you like to participate at IGF?
Bring him.
もちろんです。実技を。
最後のフィニッシュは引き迫るものがあったと思うんですけど、引き迫るものがあったと思うんですけど。
Like at the finish, it seemed as though you really got into the desperate zone kind of situation. You feel that way?
And I wasn't desperate. It just that's how it had to end. Had to end.
とにかくああやって決めてああいうふうに終わるしかなかった。今日の試合はそういうふうに終わるしかなかった。
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have for you another episode of Old School Shoots. Inoki Genome 23. What a night for wrestling this was, because this is Atsushi Sawada taking on Kazuyuki Fujita. Now, I thought this was a different incident with Kazuyuki Fujita. I didn't realize that these had happened on the same night, so I don't know why both Suzukawa and Sawada came out this night in this kind of mood. Just a mood for destruction and death. Palm strike from Sawada. And again, we are watching this one with the same attitude we were watching Barnett versus Suzukawa, waiting for the event to collapse and devolve into a shoot. Where does it go wrong? Because when this one goes wrong, boy does it fucking go wrong. Fujita, old Ironhead, you know, nearly knocked out Fedor Emelianenko. Not the greatest MMA fighter in the world. Excellent wrestler. Excellent professional wrestler, in my opinion. Atsushi Sawada, I honestly don't know enough about him. Oh! Here it's turned. Oh, no. Oh, this is gonna be a short fucking video. And that's why! Oh, God. Sawada! Why did you do that? The ref's trying to get him up. He's telling him to go pin him. Oh, don't do that, Suzuki. 1, 2, 3. No. 1 minute and 19 seconds. Do I even make this its own video? I think I have to put it on the end of the one as a bonus. He's fucking dead.